Hello again, YouTubers and Amstrad fans. I'm back with another long playing review, this time for Michael Jackson's Moonwalker, the official licensed port from the movie of the same name. Now let's check out this title screen and animation. Ooh, very nicely done there. I like when they put little animated cutscenes in Amstrad games. And here's the main titles. US Gold released it, and programmed by Emerald Software. If any of you watched my last video I did, which was the Running Man movie license, that was also done by Emerald Software. Now that was an absolutely terrible game, and it's just coincidence that I decided to do Moonwalker next. I had no idea it was Emerald Software, who did very few games for the Amstrad. I just had Michael Jackson's This Is It sat on my hard drive for months and months waiting to be watched. I'm not a huge Michael Jackson fan, but I thought I'd give it a go and watch it last night. And I thought I'd just take a look at the game. Oh, here we go. This is the first level, and it looks like kind of a top-down gauntlet style game. Now, I've never seen the actual Moonwalker movie. Like I said, I'm not particularly a huge Michael Jackson fan. I do like a lot of his music. Billie Jean, Smooth Criminal, Bad, they're all classics, but yeah, I'm not going to comment too much basically on Michael Jackson stuff, you know, whether his you know, his dubious personal life and all that. I'm not going to pass comment on that. Just you know, there might be a few Michael Jackson fans watching, and I don't want to say the wrong thing and upset people. Let's just judge him on his talent, and he was a very talented guy, and let's just judge the computer game as it's on its own rights. Like I said, I've never seen the movie. As far as I know and what I've read up, it's very loosely based on it. And I think most of the game is based on the latter part of the movie. And only some short sequences from the movie as well. I think this whole level 1 and level 2 is based around him trying to get away from basically mad fans and photographers and tourists chasing him around the movie set, or some city, I don't know. And basically here you've got to run around the maze and go to where the yellow dots are and pick up various items. You can see 4 of them in the bottom middle of the status bar there. We just picked up a key. There's a microphone to pick up. Looks like a movie camera, and also bizarrely enough the Statue of Liberty. God knows what that's to do with anything. And also parts of his costume there. I just picked up his jacket there. But bizarrely enough, it's the costume you're picking up turns him into a giant bunny rabbit. I honestly have no idea why. Once you've got all the pieces of his bunny costume, you jump on his motorcycle, which is in the top right of the map, and off you zoom to the second level. Yeah, it's completely wacky, like Wacko Jacko himself. I've never seen the movie, and after playing this game, I probably don't want to. Now, if any of these, whatever the hell they are, catch up with you and jump on you, you basically lose a life and get sent back to the start of the map. But you've got about 20 lives, which are represented by that sort of gold disc in the middle of the status bar there. So you've got plenty of lives. I actually completed this on my first go with the aid of a map, because this playing area is quite huge, you get quite lost. And you pretty much will run out of time. I've managed to do this before time runs out with like a few seconds to spare. by just doing it the quickest route possible. Otherwise this will be a very tedious video to watch. I think it will be anyway, because the game's pretty dull and tedious itself. But Emerald Software did the Running Man. This is a bit of an improvement for them at least. Now the game itself, graphics, nice and colourful, but very basic and blocky. I mean, Gauntlet came out quite a few years before, and you know, it's not much improvement there. The animation leaves a lot to be desired. It's basically 3 frames of animation for Michael Jackson there, oh, apart from when he's running diagonally. Music. Obviously, this is music's really important in a Michael Jackson license. Yeah, the tunes are there. Obviously, this is a rendition of Bad. I wouldn't say it's particularly bad. Just, you know, not particularly exceptional. I think they could have done a lot better with the music. Well, I mean, there's... I'm not going to describe this very well, but they've, you know, there's missed out the fun. There's no sort of breathing space between the notes. Do you know what I'm on about? It's just one long continuous drone. But it's got, at least it's got the tune. Just could have done like a really beefy bass line with it or something. Yep, there's the bunny head. He's in his bunny costume now. Yeah, obviously that's a map in the bottom left corner there. The yellow dots is where your items are. The dark grey dots are your enemies running around, and obviously I'm the green dot there. You've probably worked that out already. Now we've just got one more item to get here, and then get to the top right of the map to get on your bike and escape. As you can see, we're already running out of time, only got about 40 seconds left. Oh yeah, Michael Jackson can run, and that's him sort of running there, but you can hardly tell the difference between him walking and running. I think he's walking now. You just hold the fire button down, he runs for a few seconds and then stops, and then decides to run again. There's no indication if you're like out of breath or something like that. So I just keep the fire button held down all the time. Well, that's the last item, and we're running to our bike with a few seconds to spare. There we go, that's the end of the first level. Now the second level is very similar. This time you're in your bunny costume on the motorbike. You've basically got to collect orbs. When you get 10 orbs, you turn into a supercar, which you can use to jump a fence to get to the next area. There's about 3 or 4 areas in this map that are sort of sectioned off. What you want to do is leave the last orb, which is closest to where you've got to make a jump over a ramp. Because you've only got 10 seconds while you're the car. Run out of time, all the you have to go and collect all the orbs again. Now the ramp you need to run over, jump over, sorry, it's marked in white in the map. It's not on the radar at the moment, I'm too far up from it, north, I suppose. We're after the green dots, of course. That white dot there, that's not an orb. Apparently, from what I've read up, that's supposed to be drugs. And you run over the drugs to destroy them. So there's an anti-drugs message in this part of the movie and game. I think it's bags of cocaine or something like that. Yep, more drugs. Bit ironic there's an anti-drugs message. I mean, you know, Jacko, he didn't do any hard drugs or anything like that, but he, you know, shoved pills down his throat as much as he can. To me, that's as bad as drugs, painkillers and all that kind of stuff. So a bit hypocritical. Anyway, I'm not going to pass comment on his personal life. There's the ramp you need to jump. I've got the last orb. Turn into a supercar, and then we can jump over to the next area. Here we go. I don't know what this music is. It's obviously one of his more famous songs, but I don't actually recognise it. Not really being a fan. Sounds a little better than the bad rendition. Got some tight areas to navigate this time, so you just hope and pray that the enemies just don't suddenly turn on you when you're getting past them. Luckily he did that. That white dot to the top left of the map there, that's my ramp. I don't need to jump over, of course. More drugs to be destroyed. Now you can run over these guys and leave a horrible blood splatter on the floor. That's pretty violent for a Michael Jackson type thing. Then again, in the next level, he's got a Tommy gun and he's shooting people. I didn't have Michael Jackson down to have for him to be killing and shooting people. Well, anyway. There's some guff in the instructions about rescuing children, but you don't see any children. There's plenty of time on these sections to get your orbs. Let's run over more people. Nice. Although those blue guys walking about, they do fire guns at you and shoot you. So it's worth just running them over. They're the only enemies you can actually kill in these levels. But I've no idea what half these enemy sprites are. That looks like a motorcycle and sidecar to me. That one. God knows what the other ones are. What on earth is that supposed to be? Is that just another vehicle? Yeah, graphics and colours are getting a bit garish there. Well, it's got a big plane area, it's scrolling, but the scrolling isn't really too smooth. It's looking like it's scrolling at like 3 or 4 pixels a time. The frame rate isn't too good on this either, but it's still playable. From what I've seen of the other 8-bit versions, this is pretty similar to the Specky version, music-wise and sort of graphics. Obviously their graphics are monochrome of 4 colours. And sort of plays about the same pace as well. Oh, leave that orb there because that's where you need to be jumping over later. Commodore 64 version looks and sounds the best from what I've seen. It's got a few more frames of animation on Michael Jackson when he's running about. And of course with the SID chip the music's a lot more beefier, with a nice bass line going on. Unfortunately this music sounds rather weedy and tinny. So pretty disappointing. Right, we've nearly done this section. I think there's one more section where after this we turn into a speedboat. Touch of Spy Hunter to this game then. Right, oh actually no, it's a jet ski. Yeah, it looks like a jet ski to me. This section's a little easier than the others. Oh, gonna be a close call against him there. Right, we've done it. So a pretty dull game so far, fortunately. I mean, running around large mazes and stuff and collecting items, it's all very 1980 Year 5-ish to me. Gauntlet's has long been out and did it a lot better. But seeing as you can't sort of shoot anything and kill and blow things up, you know, it's even more duller. Thankfully level 3 is a lot better. I'll be coming up very shortly, thank God. Alright, okay, we've done this bit now. There's no more enemies to get past here, just drive straight to the end of the level and run to level 3. And there's only 4 levels in this game, guys, as well. So another pretty short game from Emerald Software. Okay, this is where things get a little bit better. You're in Club 30s. I don't know if he's been zapped back through time to 1930 or something. Oh, God knows what happens in the movie. Never watched it. So we got a decentish rendition of Smooth Criminal. Before we can shoot any of those bad guys, we need to pick up our Tommy gun. So it should be somewhere around here. Oh, those black dots, they're ammo clips. You need to keep running around and picking them up. You will soon run out of ammo. Again, Michael Jackson with a machine gun shooting guys. I don't see it. Did he actually kill people in the movie? I don't know. You tell me. It's very easy to take hits. I suppose the preferred way would be to jump over where they're shooting and then shoot them, but your jumps are so slow. You spend ages sort of flying through the air. It's also really hard to bloody jump. I worked out how to sort of run and then jump. You had to sort of, so if you're moving left or whatever, you have to release left key and then very quickly press the up key to jump. You can't just sort of hold down the left key and press up to jump and nothing happens. Oops, I think they're innocent civilians there. I think I just shot one, that's why I lost all my energy and lost a life. I didn't know that was the case until sort of later and went, ah. I'm going to lose a few lives here, I don't really care, got plenty of lives. The final level's really easy. Yeah, that's a civilian there or something, or someone I shouldn't have shot. Took a lot of strength level for me there. Looks like we're out of bullets. The ammo clips are always end up positioned like miles away from where you are. You've spent ages running to get an ammo clip. It's a bit annoying. Alright, that wasn't too far away, but generally they are. Now the animation on him there is not too bad. Oops, someone I shouldn't have shot. I killed that. The animation's alright this time, but scrolling's ever so crap. The frame rate's really poor. Still, this was quite a fun level. If only the other levels around it were decent, because it's nice to have a multi-level sort of game with different sections and areas, different things to do. When done right, like Batman the movie or the Untouchables movie license, makes a really fantastic product. Unfortunately, those first two levels are so dull. And the programming's so average. Still, for a US Gold license, this is pretty good for US Gold, to be honest with you. So many shit games they brought out. Or should I say rushed out. You just know if Ocean had this license, they would have done much better with it. So much better. Right, we're nearly out of energy there, so let's just run and find an ammo clip before we die. And we've only got 10 more guys to shoot. There's an ammo clip. Lost a life, but we've still got 18 lives left. Oops. Wrong person to shoot again. It's not a bad idea for a level, actually, this. It's quite good fun. Well, it could have been if they sorted out that horrible scrolling and had a bit more going on the screen and things to do. Would have made quite an interesting sort of action shooting game, actually. Right, well, only 3 more guys to shoot. 2 more. One more to go. I've run out of bullets. Time to find another ammo clip. There we go. Right, that's the end of the 3rd level. On to the final level. There he is, Michael Jackson turns into a giant robot. Now looks kind of nice, but I don't know if you can tell, it's got a horrific slowdown. It's so laggy, this level. Well, that robot stays rooted to the middle of the screen there and just rotates left and right. And as you can see, there's a green crosshair there. That's my targeting for my weapon. Right, well, that big weapon appears in the right hand corner. You need to make sure you shoot it. For some reason there, I lost my proper crosshair. I don't know where it ended up. I think it ended up in the far top right corner, obscured by that red stuff. I couldn't see where the crosshair had gone. But it's so slow and laggy. Anyway, there's a set number of those blue and red enemies to shoot. Oh, I've just lost a life there. The red guys, that's the... well, you got two icons at the bottom there. The one with it says 41, one that's 17. The one that's on about 40, that's the number of red guys we've got to shoot. And the one 15 there is the blue guys. But I think you can still do this level by shooting that weapon that appears in the top right corner of the screen. There it is, enough times. Music playing. I recognise the song, but I don't know its title. It's not a bad rendition. It's just continually being interrupted by my laser gun fire. Makes it just sound like a stuttering mess. I can't believe I made this level so slow and laggy. I mean, we haven't got any scrolling on the go here. It's just a single static screen, for God's sakes. I guess just because there's a lot of sprites on the screen, but I've seen Amstrad games with far more sprites going on, running nice and smooth. Just poor programming. Cool. I think we need to do one more hit on that super weapon that appears, and we've done it. We've got 7 more of those red guys to shoot anyway. Right, that should be it. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, that's nicely animated. No, seriously, that was. Turns into a spaceship and off he goes. Congratulations, you have completed Moonwalker. Ah, there you go. Not a particularly brilliant ending, but a nice little bit of animation. Who's bad? Zypho. Me. Who's bad? This game is bad. Very bad. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. This game is bad. Woo! Yeah, 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10. I think that will do. Could have been worse. Maybe a 4.5 out of 10. 4.5. Wasn't bad as the Running Man. So yeah, thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. Cheers, bye.